Why are you laughing? What's so funny? No, I felt like one of the things that I loved from really both the book, but certainly the script, which is how I was introduced to the novel. But from the script, I loved the fact that, and it's even a little different than what we see on screen, but he's obsessed with the murder that Kimmel commits, and you get the feeling that Walter's never been a part of really anything. He's in a horrible marriage. He's very stagnant. It's also, as Ellie represents, the sign of the freedom and the 60s coming. He's those moments of clarity for him where he feels a part of something. You get the feeling that the guy was never a part of anything. So it wasn't so much about, is he guilty or not. I never. There's a lot of things you can think about as an actor, and a lot you can just sort of go along for the ride. And when you've got a lot of lines about, I didn't do it, I've got to believe that. I didn't do it. You've got to commit to that. You can't sit there and play, I didn't do it, knowing, well, yes you did. That's for me a weak choice. So this is a guy that was obsessed, followed this crime, pushed it to how far could he go without actually doing it. And then it's up to the audience to go, you know what, I think he did. I think he pushed her. I think he did this.
Do you think he thinks he pushed her?
Do I think he thinks he pushed her?
Do you think he has any self-reflection about that, and or does he truly believe in himself to be completely innocent?
I think he does. For me, yes. I think he's innocent. I think he thinks that he's innocent. Because you've just seen the film. Yeah, I do. That's what I played. And the series of, that's why it's called the Blunderer in the novel. He keeps making these horrible mistakes that he probably wouldn't make if he was a lawyer, or he would know how to get himself out of it, is the other thing. But I think he just has these series of really stupid mistakes that if it were a contemporary movie, it would be more of a comedy. You'd go, are you kidding me? What are you doing? And I like that because it's just a series of, well, I didn't say the whole thing. Well, I'm not going to tell him that I was out with a woman that I was having an affair with. Why does he need to know that? Okay, fine, I did go with her. And then you get into Corby's psychosis, where he's got his own issues wanting to prove himself. So you're dealing with this sort of perfect storm of really, one, inept, and two, sort of unstable people. And I think that's where, for me, it sort of sings, because it doesn't feel like a very typical sort of thriller, but it feels very Highsmithian.